Kishane Thompson, the Jamaican sprint sensation. Julien Alfred, the reigning 60-meter indoor champion as well as Paris Olympic Games 100-meter champion. And Justin Gatlin, world and Olympic champion over the 100 meters, all laid praise to the feet of the great Usain Bolt recently. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. To drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button and finally leave your thoughts. So, ready? Yep. Good to go. Well, recently, Kishane Thompson, the find of 2024 in the men's 100 meters, as well as the reigning world indoor 60-meter champion and Paris Olympic Games 100-meter champion, Julien Alfred, plus world and Olympic champion Justin Gatlin, all laid flowers to the feet of the great Usain Bolt, as well as his generation of amazing sprinters, as to how they were incredible in their era and how they impacted the lives of all of these three now world top tier athletes. Justin, Kishane, and Julien all praised the great Usain Bolt.
Powell, 4, 5 and 6. They're away. Terrific start by Daniel Bailey. Usain Bolt, though, getting into his running. Here he comes. Usain Bolt, challenged by Tyson Gay. Usain Bolt, 2 clear meters. Tyson Gay in second place. And in third place, a Safa
9.58!
In a recent episode of his RSG, the now famous podcast on track and field, Justin Gatlin spoke about how impactful and how amazing Usain Bolt was as a sprinter.
Introducing Peter Lloyd World merchandise, where style meets comfort. From trendy tees to cozy hoodies, we've got something for everyone. Elevate your wardrobe with our high-quality, fashionable designs that make a statement. Whether you're hitting the streets or chilling at home, Peter Lloyd World has you covered. Shop now and upgrade your look with Peter Lloyd World merchandise. Available exclusively at Peter Lloyd World. Link in description below.
His admiration for Bolt is evident in this clip.
What was your thoughts when you was running with Bolt? Like, what would you think? I have to be with him here or I'm toast?
Hell yeah. I was thinking like, I got to keep this motherfucker behind me somehow. Somehow I got to keep this motherfucker behind me. You get to a point where if you racing at a high level, the margin of error is so small now, bro. Like, you can't float a step. You can't like have a short drive phase. You can't come up and have your hips sitting while you're trying to run. You got to be damn near perfect, dog. You got to be damn near perfect against 7 to 8 of the guys. You got to be damn near perfect after you just ran 3 races back to back for the last 2 weeks. You got to be damn near perfect when you're not eating the normal foods you normally eat. You sleep deprived. There's always a high level of stress. It's a fact of on that day, whoever can get it done the best. And Bolt was that dude. He knew his race pattern. He knew no one can beat him. He said, if I drop him off at 35, who gonna touch me? And he was right for the most part.
Justin Gatlin and his co-host Rodney Green laying flowers to the feet of the great Usain Bolt. Now, the remarkable Julien Alfred, what can I say? Olympic gold medalist in women's 100 meters and 60-meter world champion, both in 2024. The first young lady, the first person, as far as I'm aware, from her amazing country of St. Lucia to win a gold medal at this level. Also silver medalist in women's 200 meters at this year's Paris Olympic Games. And of course, you know, she trained mostly here in Jamaica. She is another massive admirer of the great Usain Bolt.
Slowly and clever coming well. So for Julien Alfred takes control. Forward and slowly chase. It's Alfred slowly 10.79. Julien.
In a recent interview with Athletics Weekly, she declared, "I've always wanted to be Usain Bolt." I mean, that says it about as directly as is humanly possible. Now, the fastest man in the world for the 2024 season, the find of the men's sprints in the 2024 season, Kishane Thompson, who, as you know, with his 9.77, still remains the fastest man for the 2024 season, which he set at the Jamaica National Trials men's 100-meter finals.
This is the 100-meter finals.
They've asked about the future of Jamaican sprinting, and the men's side, it's ripe and healthy. 4 men under 23 years old in this final.
Fireworks in the making once again. You can feel the level of anticipation gripping this contest. Men's 100-meter final. Set. Up. Seville and Thompson got away like rockets. Seville looks imperious. Thompson looks imperious and commanding as well. Kishane Thompson steps to the floor and gets there. 9.73. Oh, goodness gracious me. It's a new stadium record. New world leading. Absolutely stunning. 9:77 the official time.
Now the Americans, the Paris Olympic Games men's 100-meter silver medalist, in a recent interview with Mark Kinyan-Ju, stated, Kishane Thompson has expressed admiration for the high standards Usain Bolt set in sprinting that churned out a generation of other sprinters that clocked sub 9.8 speeds. Now you know that in this generation, this is one of the few young men, meaning Kishane Thompson, who has ran that time. Now the article continues with this. This performance could, coupled with sub 9.7 seconds races by the likes of Gay and Powell, set a benchmark that has been nearly impossible for the current crop of sprinters to match. The fastest times in recent years recorded by Fred Curley, Christian Coleman, Trayvon Bromell hover around 9.76, still remarkable but shy of the blistering speeds of the previous generation. In a conversation with the media before the Olympic Games, Thompson marveled at how Bolt and his peers could even ease up towards the finish line and still clock incredible times. Quote, "A lot, man. Those men were like, one would say beast, but that is an understatement in my eyes, because at one point those guys were running 4 rounds, man," Thompson shared, reflecting on the high standards set by the sprinting legends. They weren't just fast, they knew they were fast, but could control their speed at the snap of their fingers. They could slow down from like 50 meters and still run 9.8s or 9.89s. So the standards they have set are so very high. Well, actually he said so high. Now this, of course, is my 2 cents. Look, it is a massive positive when we see athletes, younger athletes, at the caliber of Julien Alfred and Kishane Thompson, arguably the 2 best in the world at this point in time. Of course, we have to throw in Noah Lyles and Sha'Carri Richardson. We take nothing away from those 2 remarkable athletes, but I'm saying those people are in the conversation for the best sprinters alive as we now speak, meaning the best sprinters who are presently competing. No disparagement meant to the great Usain Bolt. I think it's a very good sign when athletes at this level, young athletes, still see the greatness of Usain Bolt, still look up to him and still admire him, still aspire to be him. Hearing a Julien Alfred say that is an interesting statement, because normally you'd have heard Shellyan or something else. But the truth is, in terms of sheer dominance, sheer speed, Usain Bolt is unmatched. There's just no one even close. He's a fluke. He's a freak of nature. He's a once in a millennium athlete, in my opinion. There will probably never be anyone like him. You may have someone who will come and break the 200 or maybe the 100, but the dominance that he had in both of these sprints is just unmatched. It's incredible. And it's one of the reasons, and Justin Gatlin says it. I just didn't want to go all the way into the article. But Justin Gatlin said, no disrespect to Noah Lyles and these guys, and he said it, 9.79 in 2012 would have gotten him 3rd or 4th. And it's one of the reasons why I have been a little underwhelmed by some of our sprinters. And sometimes you misinterpret. You think I'm being disrespectful. But having witnessed someone run 9.69, 9.70, 9.58, almost at will, well, not the 9.58, and seeing other people like Tyson Gay, don't take anything wrong from Tyson Gay, was an incredible talent. to see the likes of at his best, the great Johan Blake. I mean, these really were exceptional athletes. So the truth is, it's going to be very, very hard for me to be impressed by the speed of a Noah Lyles. Very hard, because 9.79 is okay. It's just okay. It's okay. It's a great speed, but it's not 9.6. It's not 9.5. It's not 9.7 flat. But what I really wanted to say before I got distracted is the fact that these youngsters still look to Bolt. It marks how serious they are about their careers. I've always said that if you want to be the best investor, you need to look to Warren Buffett. If you want to be the greatest sprinter, male, short sprints, it has to be Usain Bolt. Female, it has to be Bolt, Fraser Price, Sha'Carri, and of course Flojo. Well, I wouldn't put Sha'Carri in that. No disrespect meant to you, Sha'Carri. Elaine, Flojo, and Fraser Price. It bewilders me. I remember listening to an interview years ago, a live interview not a live interview, but Bolt was saying that a lot of the young male sprinters just dismissed him. They didn't listen to him, which was preposterous to me. So I'm happy to hear that these three greats, young legends rising, if Kishane Thompson continues on his path, certainly a young legend at this point in time. Julien Alfred, certainly a young legend, no matter what you say, that for the last 3 years, that young lady has been absolutely dominant. And Justin Gatlin, love him or hate him, he knows track and field. And let's say it, he was a world champion as well as an Olympic champion. So to hear these three persons giving Usain Bolt his flowers while he's still with us is heartwarming. And to hear Kishane Thompson differ from many of those who Bolt says just ignore him and don't listen to him, seeing the greatness of a Bolt tells to me that the potential of Kishane Thompson, in my eyes, has risen even higher. I still think Kishane Thompson will be able to run sub 9.70. But this probably will happen in 2025. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and the like button. Remember, you are royals, kings and queens. Bless up.